Alright, YouTube. Just picked up this Victorinox Swiss Army knife for the weekend, and I can honestly say already that I'm loving it. I've always been a fan of Swiss Army knives. I've always liked the handiness of them. They're not extremely robust blades by any means, and they don't have the best steel, but they are excellent little knives for pretty much everyday use. And for what I need a knife for, this does everything I need. It's a jack of all trades. If I need a cutter, it's there. If I need a small pair of scissors, it's there. Screwdriver, it's there. And I find myself needing small little tools here and there. And the Swiss Army knives just kind of fits that bill without taking up a whole lot of bulk. So, for the most part, I'm biased. I love these damn things. Can't complain whatsoever. Um, I must honestly admit, prior to me even filming this video, I did set up my entire fishing rod using nothing but this Swiss Army knife. I actually bought a rooster tail and I set it up fully using my Swiss Army knife. So, my rooster tail right there, set up on my fishing rod, spooled it using nothing more than my Swiss Army knife. So, they do come in handy. We'll say that I'm not a big fan of the red scales. They do. I have broken several Swiss Army knife scales in the past. I prefer them to be metal, but this particular version I've never seen in full metal, so I settled for the red plastic scales. Not an issue. It comes in its own little sheath, so hopefully that'll keep it protected a little bit better than the previous ones that I've had. But that is something that I've had issues with in the past. I'm not gonna even lie. It's got several attachments on this damn thing just to get into it. As you can see, this one has a magnifying glass. It has a bottle opener, wire stripper, drop point style blade here, shorter version. And on the other side, I have a larger drop point blade right here. And it has a can opener. I get a pair of scissors. Got the hook, and I actually use this little hook right here to help me spool my fishing rod, which is actually pretty cool. I don't know what it's intended for, but I did use that little hook underneath here to spool my fishing rod. Comes with a corkscrew, and I'm not sure what this is for. This little blade right here, but that one right there. But comes with several different blades and several different attachments. Plus, I get a Phillips head screwdriver up here, which I know I can use from time to time, and I will be using from time to time. Also has tweezers and a toothpick, but I never really use stuff like that. For an urban blade for everyday carry, it does everything I needed to do. I have tactical blades that I use from time to time, but a knife like this, pocket knife like this, is far more handy for somebody like me in the city than a tactical folder. Those tactical folders are cool and all that, but given the steel that they're made out of, you have to constantly take care of them. At least the ones I have. I have some that are made out of S30. I have some that are made out of L-Max. I have some Maximate. Just have a whole bunch of knives at this point. A lot of knives at this point that I really haven't even made my channel, simply for the fact that I don't have the time. But this one right here is made with stainless surgical steel, so I don't have to worry about it rusting as much, which is pretty cool. And like I said, for the most part, I can keep this tucked in a pocket, and it's very handy. It's rounded off on all edges, so I don't have to worry about it snagging on anything. I don't have to worry about any levers or switches causing it to breach open in my pocket by accident. It's just a cool knife to have. It's very handy having a Swiss Army knife around. They're pretty old-fashioned, very antiquated in their design, just like your grandpa's knife in a sense. But they're great knives. I think they still serve a major purpose in today's EDC role, which is why I have no problem owning one. Um, you get a lot of versatility in such a small package, and what more can you ask for in a knife? It does exactly what it's advertised to do. Offer versatility in a nice small package. It won't handle every situation, but it'll handle most situations we can find ourselves in everyday tasks. I'm not trying to be MacGyver, even though he did carry some army knife. I'm not trying to be MacGyver. I'm just trying to be as prepared as possible, and this thing gets me there. Like I said, for the type of work that I do, I find myself needing small cutting tasks throughout the day. This will do that. My tactical folders, A, I don't want to abuse them as much because I want to keep as much of an edge on them as possible. And B, they kind of raise pulses, especially when you have something like these Spydercos, which, I mean, looks like a tactical knife. That'll raise some pulses. Swiss Army knife, not so much. So, cool, handy knife to have. I do recommend them. Um, they've proven themselves throughout time. It's an instant classic. You can't beat them for what they are. And this one was relatively cheap, I must admit. I paid $31.99 for it. That's an excellent price. I can't recommend it enough, especially for at that price. So definitely something to take a look at if you just want a decent tactical folder, or sorry, decent folding knife that you can keep in your pocket. Not necessarily a tactical folder. And like I said, it can serve most tasks. Definitely recommend it.